Today is July the 1st at 5:05 p.m. I got up this morning and I started kind of freaking out because my period was supposed to start today, or so my phone told me. And I was just freaking out. I was like, bro, like, I can't be doing this. Like, I'm supposed to get a wax, I'm supposed to be going to Disney World. Like, it needs to come on, like, today. So yeah, I was panicking. I was trying to relax, so I went to sleep for a little bit because it was literally keeping me up. Like, I was stressing out. I feel like I was having a panic attack. I was sweating, and I was inside, like, in my bed, sweating, freaking out. I was like, okay, Gianna, just calm down. Just go to sleep. Then, of course, y'all know from the last vlog, my apartment has been testing the fire alarms, and it went off for like an hour, and it was so frustrating. But I went to the gym with Hannah because she wants to start going to the gym with me, which is so exciting. So we went to the gym together, and like once I got up and got moving, my period came on. So I was like, yes. Hannah and I had a really good time working out together. Her and Riley invited me over tonight so that we could go and get Mexican, and then apparently we're supposed to be bedazzling our hair tonight. We will see how that goes. I'm very interested in the whole thing. But I'm not gonna film anything at Hannah's house because I feel like I've never talked about this, but just because my life is like very social media centered doesn't mean that I want to subject my friends to that. Just because I think it's just a little weird and it seems like I'm trying to make a buck off them. Now, if I have my vlog camera, like I'll like turn around and like I won't face them, or like I'll blur their face out, or like hold my hand up in front of their face and like, you know, let you see whatever cool thing they're doing, as long as they're okay with that. But I always ask, like, even my family, like, oh, do y'all want to be in the vlog today? And everybody has the right to say no. Like, I'm so quick to like put this camera down and just like enjoy the moment with them. I will see y'all once I get back home. Have a great day. Okay, so JoJo's breed of dog is prone to getting heartworm, and he wasn't on any heartworm prevention pill or supplement or whatever, and he doesn't have any right now, but his vet recommended that he start taking some just as like a preventative measure. Look how big this is. Look how big this is. I'm gonna put it in JoJo's dog food. I'm gonna cover it with peanut butter and hopefully he eats it, but this is huge. And you're not supposed to break it up or crush it or anything. Like, it just has to like be eaten. But technically, like, I feel like it can be crushed up because he's gonna chew it. That's stupid. I think I'm gonna break it up. Okay, so new plan. I covered it with peanut butter and a banana, so hopefully he'll eat it. Let's see. Nice bite. That is so yummy. That's so yummy, JoJo. He ate it. That's a good boy for eating that. That's a good boy. Y'all, I did not think he was gonna eat that. I did not think he was gonna go for that at all, but he did. So that was a mom's slay. Good afternoon, y'all. It is Sunday, July the 2nd at 3:34 p.m. My keys just scared me so bad. I felt like someone was crawling. Anyway, so my period started yesterday. I'm pretty sure we've already covered that. And yesterday it was like really light, but today it's like a little bit more, and I just feel like if you've never had a period, like, it's really hard to explain what it feels like, but it's like a visceral pain, like your organ is hurting. Like, it's nothing you can like rub out or roll out. Like, it's just gonna hurt. It's just gonna hurt. But today we have to tackle my closet because 7 days from now I need to have this entire room packed up because I'm leaving to go to Disney World. So yeah. But anyway, for breakfast, I say breakfast as if it's not 3:30 p.m. For breakfast, I'm having 4 Eggo waffles and a full glass of milk and some pain medicine. So I'll pick y'all back up when we're ready to start the day. So right now it is 6:37. Just now pretty much starting my day. I called Justin. I was like deep diving onto like Disney TikTok, trying to figure out like which park we were gonna go to first, what we were gonna do first, where we're gonna eat, blah blah blah, like what I should pack in my backpack. Y'all, I'm sweating so bad and I've been out here for 45 seconds. Come on, AC, get to work. But yeah, so I was doing that, but today we really need to pack up my entire apartment. Like, you know how you wake up at like, not even wake up, like you're up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, you like, and you're just like, I need to reorganize my entire life right now. Like, I have that rush of energy to go ahead and do that, so I think I'm just gonna do it. What was that little fun emoji that just popped up? I'm gonna go to Target because I really want to find another 3-piece luggage set. I really should go to what is it called, TJ Maxx, because that's where I found my previous luggage set. But I don't know if I ever showed y'all, but the TSA at SeaTac obliterated my suitcase. Like, there's dents in it, scratches, the handles are gone, just like a whole bunch of mess. So I'm probably gonna order some luggage covers tonight But first stop, we're gonna go to TJ Maxx and we're gonna see if they have any cute luggage. If they don't, then we're just gonna go to Target and just get our other stuff from Target. So let's go. All right, y'all, so right now we are at TJ Maxx. Yeah, y'all heard that. It's thundering so bad. Hopefully they have some really cute luggage in here. Purple suitcase, and I like it, but it doesn't have a matching set. And one of my biggest icks is not having matching luggage, so I probably won't get it, which I hate. Okay, so I ended up finding this Calpac. I think that's how you say it. Calpac luggage. They're both $79. They're pretty cute. They're not as cute as Miss Purple over here, but I would consider, like, I would take this. I kind of like it. Okay, wait, because this is kind of slam because I found the 3-piece set. So this is like the normal like carry-on size. This is like one step bigger than the carry-on size, and then this is the bigger like checked bag one. What do we think? Yeah, so we are at Starbucks. Let's see if I can order this without stuttering. White chocolate macadamia cream cold brew.
This is Kathy. When can we get started for you?
Hey Kathy, can I please have a venti white chocolate macadamia cream cold brew with caramel drizzle?
So I can do that.
Okay.
However, I am out of my iced venti cups.
Okay.
So I could do you a grande.
That works too.
Is that okay?
Maybe I needed that anyway. That's okay.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna do the grande white chocolate macadamia cream cold brew with caramel drizzle.
Yes.
All right. Anything else for you?
No, that's all.
All right. 6:44. Love. We'll see you at the window.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, so I got my drink. This is the white chocolate macadamia cream cold brew with caramel drizzle from Starbucks. It is so good. Nobody makes it like this Starbucks location. Like, they just slay so bad, so hard. You don't even have to mix it up all the way for it to be good. That's crazy. All right, friends, so unfortunately my camera battery is about to die, but I'm about to go on Target, and I feel like the only thing I need out of here is some pads. So you're probably not missing out on much because that's literally the only thing I need. Oh, I'm such a liar. I'm so sorry. Right now it is 8:19. I'm gonna show y'all what I got from Target. So I got some pads. I know some people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, Diana, don't get those pads. Those are so bad for you. Okay, well, this is my tootie, my choice, okay? With your tootie, you do whatever you want. But with my tootie, let it go, okay? And then after that, y'all know that we're going to Disney World. I'm talking fast, so my battery's probably gonna die. So I got this new Awala water bottle. So cute and fun. It has a little built-in straw. So awesome. And then I have been going in Target like back and forth, like all week. And I kept telling myself like, no, Johnny, you don't need this. You don't need this. You can just charge your phone for free. I got the new Apple battery pack. It's so cool. Y'all, so I have a goal. This goal is very ambitious. Right now, it is 9:30 on the dot. My goal is to pack up my entire room tonight. Now, realistically speaking, I don't have very many things, and most of the things that I do have is getting donated to local women's shelters and local animal shelters. Just because I want to start over, and I don't really believe in like throwing away good things. And a lot of the times brands send me PR for things that I know that I won't actually use. I'm still grateful for it because I know that opportunities like this will come up where I can just donate the stuff that I don't use to local women's shelters, animal shelters, and then like the stuff that I didn't get from brands, like shoes. Like, I literally have so many shoes that I don't wear that still have the tags on them. Some are still in the box that I've just never worn that I want to also donate to like children's shelters. Like, just I want to donate things that I don't use instead of just taking the easy way out and just throwing it outside in the trash can, because I know that a lot of people can get a lot of good use out of that. So with that being said, it's a little bit daunting to pack everything up just because y'all know that I'm going to Disney World, and then I'm going to Mobile for a week, and then I'm going to Seattle for 3 weeks, and the lease at this apartment is going to end like literally a month before the lease at my new apartment starts, so I can't move in until like August, and I still need somewhere to stay. So that's why I'm going home, which I'm really excited about going home. I was gonna go home anyway. This just gives me another reason to do that. But realistically speaking, I want to have everything in here packed up before Justin gets here on the 8th, so that all we have to do when he gets here is just put everything into storage. So this is really the hard part. So the first thing that I want to tackle is the thing that's the hardest, which is cleaning out my closet. But I feel like since I'm going to be living out of my suitcase anyway, I just want to go ahead and plan out all of my outfits and like pack everything up, because I work for the next 4 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm gonna be at work, and I doubt that I'm gonna have any time to like go to the gym or do anything active. So I'm probably gonna pack up all of my workout stuff as well. So we're also gonna be packing for Disney, and then for my 1 week trip to Mobile and for Seattle. So yeah, that's gonna take a while. But I feel like having y'all is really good motivation to like actually get stuff done. Right now I have 4 moving boxes. I have like 3 of the really big self-seal boxes, and then I have 3 of the small boxes from Home Depot. Also, my bathroom doesn't really have a lot of stuff in it. Again, everything is pretty much getting donated to the local women's shelter and the children's shelter, so not a lot of stuff is really coming with me. The stuff that's coming with me can probably fit in a bag that's probably about this big. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I have my little bitty ring light that's right here because that light blew out. Oh, y'all can't even see it. That light is blown. So as you can see, I have stuff in boxes all up there. That little box right here is going to be all the stuff that I'm donating to the local women's shelter. And then you have my clothes on the hanger. I have laundry. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is so bad, but this is so real. Like, this is real life. So most of the clothes in this drawer is getting donated to the women's shelter, as well as most of the clothes that are up there. I have my shoes up there, and then I think there's also some clothes in my suitcase. So let's do our best and let's just get started. Let's not even think about it, let's just do it. All right, so I just want to take a break and show y'all all the stuff that I'm donating to the local women's shelter. So we got like some body care product, we have some hair care products, and I didn't want to just get like regular, well, not get, because these were sent to me, but I didn't want to just put in like, for example, I don't use dry shampoo because I'm a person of color. I feel like it was really important to tie in some hair products that are meant for kinky, coily, type 3, type 4 kind of hair. So I also have some stuff from Pattern Beauty that I never opened or used. We have some bath bombs, scented lotions, sunscreen, foundation, headbands, supplements. Like, we have all kinds of stuff, and I'm so excited to drop this off tomorrow. All right, so right now it is 12:43. I've cleared everything out of my closet. There's like a few like pieces of trash on the floor in my room that I'll have to go back in and fix up, and then just like pack up the stuff in the bathroom. But I wanted to give y'all a little quick view of my progress, because at this point we are at the packing stage, where I'm packing for my Disney trip, my Mobile trip, and then my 3 to 4 week trip to Seattle. So all of my clothes that I own are packed up, not packed up, but everything is folded up and separated into like stuff that's workout clothes and like sweat loungewear and athleisure and dressy outfits and just like everyday stuff and shorts and all of that. And it looks crazy. So like underwear and bras. I still have my luggage up there, and then I have 3 bags of stuff that's going to the women and children's shelter. So yeah, I really want McDonald's after this. So after I do this, I'll probably stop and then go to McDonald's. I also really need to go and get my tattoo touched up tomorrow because it is faded like nobody's business, and it makes me really upset every time I look at it. Because getting my tattoo was something like fun and adventurous that I was doing. So the fact that like literally a week after I got it, the letters started falling off because the lines are so thin, it made me really upset. So hopefully she can fix it whenever I go in there tomorrow. Another annoying thing is that they open at 2 p.m. So I probably have to like hurry up and do it, but it'll be fine. So yeah, now we're at the packing stage, so I'll come and update y'all whenever I'm done. It's literally like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting really frustrated with how long the entire process is taking, but I went ahead and cleared everything out. I have my Disney bag packed, I have my Mobile bag packed, all the bags to be sent to the women's shelter. There's stuff over there for the women's shelter too. Now it's just like getting the last little bit of clothes that I'm like bringing with me to Seattle. But it's kind of a mixture of the stuff that I'm bringing to Disney and stuff I'm bringing to Mobile, like a little bit extra. And I can also wear my mom and my sister's and my aunt's clothes, so it's not like I need it. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it for tonight. I literally have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday to get it all done. So like everything doesn't have to be done right now, but I'm proud of myself for getting such a good chunk of it done. Right now I'm going to go to Cookout and get something to eat, because the only thing that I had to eat today were those waffles that we had this morning, and I had some granola bars and some Cheez-Its. So obviously I'm super hungry, so we're gonna go ahead and go. I'm back from Cookout. I just got the big double burger tray, plain with cheese, cheese fries, white cheddar bites, onion rings, and a Coke. I know that sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but I'm not gonna try to be like, oh, but like I haven't eaten today, who cares? I got a lot of food, I'm gonna eat a lot of food, and it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna watch the Kardashians, and then I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Bye. All right, good afternoon vlog. Today is Monday, July the 3rd at 2:22 p.m. and today we are going to be getting my tattoo updated, or not even updated, but redone, because it looks stupid. So I'm gonna call them. She told me that I had to wait a month after my first, like after the tattoo healed all the way, until I could like come back and get it redone, and the redo is free.
Clinical tattoos.
Hey, so I got a tattoo on June the 1st, and I guess during the peeling process some of my letters came off, and they told me that I had to wait until July the 1st to come back in and get it touched up. Is there any way that I could get that done today?
Well, we'd have to see it so we know how much time it's going to take. If you could stop by and let us look at it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it would depend if we have time, but who's your artist?
Bianca. I went on.
Oh, yeah, I don't have time today. My next is like mid-August.
Oh wait, no, hold on.
I don't have to see it.
Sorry, it wasn't Bianca. I can't remember her name. She had like short red hair. Her room is the purple one. Yes, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I don't. You'd have to come in and let her see it. But like, she might be able to do it today. Depends how long that's gonna take. But yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know why that just pissed me off so bad. I don't know. We'll have to. I mean, I understand, like, yes, you have to see it, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Girl, you. Okay. First of all, I personally feel like I trump any other clients that you have today, because you did my tattoo. And the tattoo looks a hot, like, y'all look at this. I don't even know if y'all can see it, but like some of the letters are gone. You could barely even see my butterfly. Like, girl, this tattoo is unreadable. All right, so it is 2:37. We are at the tattoo shop. Y'all, if they tell me that they can't do it, I'm gonna be so pissed off and I'm gonna go on a rampage. Because like, you did this. Like, this is your fault, so I feel like you need to fix it, yes? Yes. Yeah, let's talk about it. So it's 2:54. I went in there and I was like, hey, called about a tattoo touch up. He looked at it, he was like, oh yeah, like for sure. She'll get you in a second. You know, just go ahead and take a seat. Okay, cool, taking a seat, whatever. At the time, I can, like, their doors are always open. So she was tattooing somebody's eyebrows and their nipples. So I was like, okay, cool, period. Like, she's busy right now, no problem. Like, I don't mind waiting. And so then her brother comes. He's the one that like schedules everything. And he was like, does August, someday at the end of August work? And I was like, no, like, sorry, like, I'll be gone for the next 6 weeks. So, you know, like, preferably sometime this week would be awesome. And I can hear her talk to him, and she's like, nope, don't have anything. And I was like, okay. And so I said, like, do you have anything for like July the 8th? Like, no, because he asked me, he was like, when's the last day you're gonna be here? And I was like, July the 8th. And he was like, okay, let me see, because like this appointment isn't gonna take like as long as it's scheduled for. So like, let me ask her. She was like, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, like he gives me like this little piece of paper, and then I leave and I'm looking at it and it says August 8th. And I was like, what the heck, August 8th? No, it's supposed to say July the 8th. So I go back in and I was like, is this supposed to say August or July? And he was like, August. And I was like, no, can't do that. At the time, the girl that did my tattoo is at the desk and she's checking somebody out, and she asked me to move out of the way because one of her customers was paying. Okay, fine, I don't mind, you know, moving out of the way, whatever. So she was like, the best thing you could probably do is just get it booked for whatever you get back and just go ahead and schedule it now. And I get it, because she's so booked, she's so busy, she's so amazing at what she does. Like, I get you being booked and busy, like, I get it. Like, you can't just walk in here and get a tattoo. Like, you have to book months and months and months in advance. So like, that sucks. But now I have an appointment scheduled for August 21st at 3 p.m. and I'm probably just gonna book to get another tattoo during that time. So yeah, I want to tell y'all this story. If y'all watched my fall break vlog that I posted last year, like November-ish, that was like the first time y'all ever saw me like cry hysterically, and I didn't think that I would put that in the vlog. I feel like I honestly forgot to take it out when I did like my final cuts. But anyway, I have not talked to my dad since that time, right? Because basically we, like, my dad and I don't have the same views politically, or just about like gender norms, social norms. We just have very different views. I couldn't figure out what that sound was. And it just makes us bump heads a lot, and we're both very, very stubborn in our own right. But I feel like a very big difference that we have is that I have no problem ever admitting if I'm wrong in a situation, because admitting that you're wrong doesn't make you less of a person. Admitting that you're wrong like shows your ability to grow and to change and to adapt. You're not going to always be right about everything. Like, that's just not the case. But I don't think my dad thinks that he's ever wrong about anything. And that can be very frustrating to deal with. Like, if you've ever dealt with someone that's like that. And I love my dad, like, fundamentally, because, like, he's my dad and he was there for a pretty good chunk of my life, obviously. But yeah, so he said something that I just, like, did not agree with, and I took a lot of offense to it. Like a lot of offense to it. And I gave him the chance to apologize by saying, what did you say? And I repeated back to him. I said, so this is what you're saying? He said, yes. So I got up and I left. I was so offended. And so I left, and I haven't really talked to him. Haven't really talked to him. There has been no communication since last November. And I have a younger brother. My younger brother and I, obviously we have the same dad. And he talks to my younger brother every single day. And asks my younger brother about me, and like will make posts on social media about me. Like good things, obviously, like saying like how much he loves me, you know, whatever. But like will never talk to me. You know what I mean? So it's very frustrating. But I feel like when you lose, and I'm going to try not to get emotional right here. I feel like when you lose a matriarch of your family, it changes the dynamics. So in 2020, my grandmother passed away from ovarian cancer. And it was very hard on me because my grandma, we were like this. Like me and Nanny, like Nanny was my girl, right? Loved her. And I hate that I was, you know, at school for most of the times when she got sick, but I was like, before she got like super sick and like there wasn't enough time for me to come home, the last thing I said to her was, I love you. And the last thing she said to me was, I love you. So like, I feel closure in that, but I don't know if everyone was able to get that same closure and like process their emotions in the way that I was able to. And I feel like when you're not able to process your emotions like that, it affects your relationships with other people. And I recently also lost my paternal grandfather as well. So I lost both of my grandparents on that side. Like I don't have any grandparents on that side of my family anymore. Like I don't have great grandparents. I don't have regular grandparents. And so I feel like that's a lot like on my dad to deal with. Like now you don't have both of your parents. And my dad, like, he's kind of like, I have the weight of the whole world on my shoulders, and like I'm not gonna pass that off to anybody else. And I get that because I am the exact same way. Like I will take on all the stress in the world before I ever try to get somebody else to do it. But like again, that strains your relationship with other people because you're so stressed and you're so high strung that you can't just be like jovial and normal and laughy and talky with other people because you're so freaking stressed about everything else that you have going on. So there's kind of that going on that I feel like our relationship was one of the relationships that got strained because of like complications during like his own healing process. And I don't want to speak for him and say like, oh, he's suffering from, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, like I truly don't really know what you're going through unless you express it to me. But like, you're not the kind of person that likes to open up and, you know, share your burdens with other people. So like, I can't really speak for him. You know, y'all get what I'm saying? So like, it's really sad. But yesterday my aunt texted me and like, I was reminding her of the situation of like, why we don't talk. And because she was right there when it happened, and she was like, I don't remember that. I was like, I would not lie about the situation. I would not make it up. Like I literally have it on camera. And she's like, no, like I believe you, but like let me go back and like talk to him because that's probably, you know, like not what he meant. And I was like, okay, you could talk to him. Because my thing was like, if there was no like reaching out apology happening, then sorry to say, but like he wasn't coming to my graduation. Like I'm not gonna have a dark cloud over a day that's so special and so important to me. Like if you can't reach out and say sorry, you don't deserve to be there, right? And so she was saying, hey, like I talked to your dad and like he didn't mean it like that, and you know, yeah, he loves you, whatever. That's still not an apology, right? That's still not saying I'm sorry. But like even if he would say today I'm sorry, he doesn't mean it. You know what I mean? Like if it takes you almost a year to say sorry, like like are you really sorry? So yeah, do I ever feel like I'm gonna get the closure from the situation that I want? No, because I know that fundamentally on this issue, like at the basilar level, like we're not gonna agree on this thing. And I'm standing firm on my belief and he's standing firm on his belief. Just like, so we're caught up. I am very like, I'm very pro-choice. I think love is love. I don't believe that people are illegal. Like I am very like liberal. I don't care who you love. I don't care who you live. Like, whatever you want to do with your life that makes you happy, that makes you feel full of joy, who am I to tell you that you can't do that? Who am I to tell you that you can't do that? Now, people are going to ask like, oh, like, but you're a Christian. Yes, I am. I'm a Christian. Love the Lord with my whole heart. And I know for a fact that the Lord did not send me down here to judge other people. That's not my job. That's not me. I don't care. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel full of life, whatever brings you joy, you do that. You do that, and you do it to the fullest extent, as long as, and here's the caveat, as long as you're not hurting yourself, and as long as you're not hurting anybody else, do your thing, girl. Do your thing, right? So I'm very like, I'm an ally for the LGBTQIA plus community, you know what I'm saying? And I have a lot of people that are close to me that are LGBTQIA plus, and I love them with my whole heart. Always will. That will never change. Ever, ever, ever. Like, I'm just very open, and my mom is also, she's like me, like, she's very open. My mom grew up very old school, so like there's a lot of stuff that she's still learning, but what I love about my mom is she's so open to learn, you know what I mean? And it's amazing. My dad, not so much. So I feel like when we do talk, like, it's gonna have to be kept at a very like basic level. Like, I feel like we're never gonna be able to have like that special connection that we used to have, just because our mindsets and our ideals are just so different. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that struggles with this and like has this to deal with. I feel like this is pretty normal. But yeah, so I think, as bad as I don't want to, because it's like, you wronged me, like you said something horrible to me, so I feel like I shouldn't be the first person to reach out, you know what I mean? And I feel like my dad also struggles with the fact that I'm so hyper independent, and I feel like that's just a product of being the older sister, like the older sibling. Like, you are hyper independent, like that's just kind of the way that it is. And so like, I don't really need my parents for much. Obviously I love my parents and I love having them around, but like, I've been financially independent since I left for college. Even really before I left for college, I was pretty, well, I'm gonna say when I left for college, I was financially independent, because like still I was living at my parents' house and like eating up their food and, you know, whatever. So like, ever since I left for college, I've been financially independent. Like, I have a good credit score. I have multiple credit cards with big spending limits. I bought this new car, buying my new apartment. Like I'm on my own, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing big girl stuff. And I think my dad just really struggles with that, because like, I just don't need him for as much. But like, it's not just him. Like, I don't need my mom for as much stuff either. I mean, my mom is still in the process of like teaching me a lot of life things that I feel like is really important for me to learn at this time, and she's giving me like little nuggets bit by bit, and I appreciate that, and I've learned so much from her. I'm literally sitting in this car because of the knowledge that she has given to me. But I think my dad still has a little bit of trouble dealing with that, and since our ideals and our mindsets are so different, it's hard for me to accept anything from him, just because I don't know, it's really hard to explain without giving so much away. But yeah, that's kind of like my emotional dump. But I guess I'm gonna reach out today and say like, hey, I'm gonna be in Mobile from these days to these days. Like, if you want to hang out or something, like, you know, just let me know. So yeah, anyway, gonna go in Target. Gonna get a phone mount for my car, because now, since I got the Apple battery pack, I don't have a pop socket anymore, which means that I can't use my pop socket phone holder, so I need to go get a new one. Let me check on my TikTok, because I feel like whenever you have a TikTok that does really well, like the next TikTok that you try to post after does not do good. Oh no, it did. So it's 5:04. I'm supposed to be getting dressed for work. I am just like so, and I'm not gonna cry, I'm just so upset today. Like, everything is just upsetting me so bad. So I went into Target because I needed a new mount for my phone for in my car, and so I got one of the MagSafe car mounts, so it would just magnetically hook to the back of my phone. I also got a bathing suit, a new one, because I want to go to the beach whenever I'm in Mobile. And what else did I get? I got a pack of ground beef because I wanted to make some mini street tacos before I went to work, and then also to have with me at work. So I get in the car and I'm telling Justin about my tattoo and like how I'm upset about it. Like, she was just kind of like rude and standoffish and like kind of trying to get me out of there as fast as possible, which like obviously that doesn't make me feel good. And so I'm like telling him about that, and then like as I'm talking to him about it, I'm trying to put the the car mount together. So as I'm doing that, I didn't realize it was one of the ones where you had to put a sticker like on your phone for it to work. I was like, well, that's stupid. Like, it's not MagSafe, it's just magnetic. So as I'm doing that, like, the MagSafe thing isn't strong enough to hold up my phone. And so my phone keeps falling. So I'm like, forget it. Like, I'm taking this back to Target. Okay, well, I can't take it back to Target because now I can't get this little black piece off of my phone. And so it's stuck there. So I just wasted $25 for absolutely no reason at all. And so I'm pissed off about the MagSafe thing. I'm pissed off about my tattoo. Like, I have to go to work tonight. I'm hungry. So made it to work. Wasn't able to go to Publix to get something to eat. So I haven't eaten at all today, and it's like almost 7 p.m. So that really does suck. Yeah, I guess my shower and like me washing my hair just kind of took too long. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm trying not to be like so woe is me about the whole situation, but I'm just really like I'm upset, and I know that my cycle has like a huge role to play, but I also hate that when people are like, oh, you're acting crazy because you're on your period. Okay, well, you try shedding one of your internal organs. You do that. You do it. I don't know. I'm just not in a good mood, and I hate that. I hate that because now I have to go into work and I have to like put on a fake persona because like it's not my patient's fault that I'm having a bad day. It's not their fault, and they don't deserve to get less than excellent care from me just because I'm having a bad day. Like, they still deserve the best. So I can be upset in this car, but after I get out of this car, I need to act like it's the best day of my life, whether it is or whether it isn't. So I'm gonna do my best. I'm probably gonna order something off DoorDash since I wasn't able to go and get stuff from Publix. So I will see y'all in the morning, hopefully with a better attitude. Okay, so it is 4:26. I just woke up, well, like an hour ago. I woke up at like 3, and JoJo got in the bed with me for a little bit, and then we went out for a walk. On our walk, it started raining, and JoJo does not like the rain at all, so we came back inside and I fed him, and then I decided that I was gonna make dinner before I went to work tonight, so I'm gonna show y'all what I made. I made some Mexican street tacos. They're kind of like all over the place because I was holding my plate like this, so they kind of slid, but I used ground turkey instead of ground beef. And then I have some French fries, some Chick-fil-A sauce, and then of course, as always, a little Diet Coke. And who do we have right here? Can I help you? What do you need? You can't have a French fry, baby. Oh my gosh, fine, you get one. Take it to your crate. Take it to your crate, bye. Ugh. All right, hey y'all, so hopefully my camera lens glass does not get foggy again, but I can't tell if I turn the AC on. Okay, the AC is on. I really want to get Starbucks before I go to work, but I genuinely don't think I have time. If the Starbucks next to my house doesn't have the drink that I want, then I probably just won't get it. How do I have 12 stars? That don't even feel correct. I should have at least like 100. I've gotten Starbucks like twice recently. Okay. Order here. Bruh, they're out of the coffee that I like. Why? Okay, that's fine. Maybe I just didn't even need Starbucks. Maybe I didn't need Starbucks. Is this fogging up again? I can't tell. Okay, so I have a bit of exciting news. Justin and I had a very long conversation last night that kind of went over to this morning about us living together, because it seemed like we were kind of prolonging the inevitable, if that makes sense. And I just don't really see a reason to keep doing that. And I know some people have their thoughts on like living together before you marry somebody, and you know, whatever. Justin and I have been together for 6 years. I feel like I have seen a lot of Justin, a lot of his ways, a lot of his mannerisms, his little idiosyncrasies. Like, I feel like I've seen a good bit of it, but I also am not naive, and I know that you learn a lot about a person, things that you felt like you should have already known. But what I was saying is, I'm not naive enough to think that like, I'm gonna have to fix this. Like, I know that you living with a person is totally different. Like, y'all can hang out every single day, but like how that person is on a daily basis, like with no reprieve or break from you, that's a different person, right? And I know that there are probably gonna be some things about like living with Justin that I don't like. There's probably gonna be some things that I do when we live together that he doesn't like. Like I'm not dumb, like I know that, but I love Justin, and I know that Justin loves me, and I know that our plan is to, you know, always be together. And that sounds so corny and so lame, like, oh, we love each other and like we plan on being together, but like realistically speaking, y'all, Justin and I have been together for 6 years. 6 years, like nothing crazy. Like, of course, like we argue, but the stuff that we argue about be so simple, so small. Like there's never been like a huge scandal. Like it's never been anything like that. So I don't know. I talked to my mom about it probably like last year, and she was cool with it. My mom is very much like, you know, do whatever you want to do. Like it's your life. Like you're grown. You're big. You know what I mean? Like do your thing. His mom, I don't really know how she's gonna feel because I am not an only child, right? Justin is an only child, so I feel like Justin and his mom are gonna have like a different, like more in-depth kind of conversation that I probably won't be privy to, and I don't feel the need to be privy to it either, because like that's a personal like mom and son kind of conversation. And I love Justin's mom. I think she's amazing, and her biggest concern is like always doing right by Justin and always making sure that other people are also doing right by Justin, and that he grows up to be like a, you know, productive young black man, you know. So yeah, I feel like I'm rambling. I feel like I'm saying stupid words, but yeah, that's kind of the plan. But I am like very independent, and so when I was talking to Justin about it, he said something and he ended up saying like our room, and I was like, what? Because I guess I just never thought about, okay, you're popping a Yui, girl, do your thing, Honda CRV girlies unite. Anyway, yeah, he said something like our room, and I was like, oh, what are you saying? Like I don't think either one of us has ever said that before, and like it hasn't, like that felt real, you know what I mean? Like that felt so real. Am I doing good on time? Yes, okay. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, I literally, y'all, this is not an exaggeration, my Amazon cart right now is $2,000 deep. That is not a joke. That's not a joke. It's so for real. But Amazon Prime Day is coming up. It's July 11th and 12th. I think I'll post this video before Prime Day, but yeah, Prime Day is July 11th and 12th. I'm gonna link my Amazon storefront down in the description box of this video, like I do for all of my videos. So if you need like home stuff for nursing school, the best gym bras to have ever been made, $30 or less gym clothes, the best running shoes, all of my running stuff, like all of that is linked in the description box, and it's always there 24/7 if you ever need it. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be some really good Prime Day deals on that. I'm also an Amazon Prime influencer, so if I have any codes for y'all that I find out between now and like when I post this video, those will also be down in the description box as well. Anyway, so yeah, I had to pretty much make Justin privy to like the stuff that I was buying and kind of like run it past him, because like, yes, this is my space, like it's also going to be his space as well, and like his opinion matters. So I like ran everything by him, and he was like, yeah, like, you know, it looks good. He trusts me in decorating because I'm not gonna say I'm pretty good at it, but like my rooms are never ugly. Like my rooms are always super cute. But I've learned a lot through TikTok about like interior design and all that stuff. So yeah, I ran that by him, and I mean, I'm really excited, but I am somebody that also gets afraid to get excited about things, because I feel like when I get excited for something, I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, like this thing is gonna happen. It doesn't work out the way that I thought. For example, buying this car, I was so excited to buy this car. I was talking about it for like a week and a half before it even happened, and I wanted to post it on social media so bad, but I was like, no, don't post it on social media because anything can happen between now and then, right? And then we get to like the whole car buying process, and y'all saw that in the last vlog, like how crazy it was and how stressed out I was about buying this car, because like so many things kept going wrong over and over again, and it was just like no bueno. But yeah, I just really don't like to announce big things before they happen, which is hard, especially on YouTube, because y'all see my daily life. So for me to have to be so like closed lip about stuff kind of freaks me out. But with the situation about Justin, I feel like it's kind of, well, I really don't know if it's a done deal or not, because him and his mom still have to talk about it. But yeah, and I'm saying his mom because after Justin graduated, he moved back to Mobile, and so he lived with his mom so that he can save up, you know, get ready to live on his own, you know, all that good stuff. So that's why I'm saying Justin's mom. She's not like overly involved in his life. Like they live in the same house. So anyway, yeah. So going to work tonight. I think the same people that were here last night. No, that's actually a lie. Different group of people tonight. Hopefully the night is good. Last night went by really, really, really fast, and I was very grateful for that. But I'm trying not to complain too much about going to work because I'm literally gonna be off for 6 weeks. I'll be off for 6 weeks, and then by the time I come back, it'll literally be time for school to start. Y'all, I feel like summer just started, and now school starts next month. That makes me want to throw up. I hate that. But school starts next month. But last first day, y'all, I'm literally gonna be a senior, and then like next February, I'll probably be a nurse. I'll be a nurse going to work. That's so exciting. I feel like I'm being so annoying, like I'm being so loud, but like this is just me. Like this is my internal monologue. This is what you get when I don't get to listen to my music because we chatting before work. But yeah, okay, let's do like a little bit of a JoJo update. JoJo has been really good today. He's been so sweet and so cuddly, and I love him so much, and I'm so sad that I'm not going to be able to be with him for so long. But Napoleon is coming here on the 14th, and she wants to go out to the bar and get drinks, which I'm down for that. But I know she's probably going to also want to see JoJo, but like technically JoJo is still going to be boarded, so I think I'm going to go up to the boarding / daycare facility and say like, hey, like can I just like take JoJo out to the dog park for a few hours and then like bring him back? And they'll probably say yeah, because I mean he's my dog. So and like let Napoleon see him and then spend some time with her. I think she's gonna get a tattoo, which I really want to get one, but I'm also going to the beach, so I know that getting a tattoo probably isn't the best idea if I know that I'm going to be doing that. But I want one on my left forearm that says what if it all works out. Isn't that so cool? I love that. Obviously I will be going to a different tattoo artist than I went to for my first tattoo because the vibes were just off, so I just really don't want to go to her again. But I'm gonna go to where Riley and Naya got theirs done. Oh my gosh, is everybody parked in like a little line? Wait, does Naya not work tonight? You're kidding. Naya, I thought you worked tonight. Bruh, that's so foul. But anyway, yeah, that's so sick and twisted. I just knew for sure Naya worked tonight, but I guess you don't. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the same place that Riley and Naya went, just because like they had a really good tattoo experiences and their tattoos didn't fall off. So I think I'm definitely going to. Is that Naya? Oh, that's Julia. No, Naya does work tonight. Cause holiday pay. When you work at a hospital, I'm pretty sure this is for everybody, but when you work on a holiday, you get paid time and a half. So like, let's say if you make $10, then you would end up making $15 for all that you, is that right? Time and a half, yeah, $15 an hour instead of $10 an hour because you're working a holiday. And today is the 4th of July. So I get paid time and a half, which is awesome. I get paid $17.68. I think that's how much I get paid. So whatever half of 17.68 plus 17.68 is, somebody do that math, I don't know. But that's how much I'm gonna be making for the next 12 hours. I'm in my bag, you know what I mean? I'm in my bag. But the annoying thing about being a nurse extern is that you can't work overtime. So I can only work 40 hours a week. Which, I mean, I have a life, so realistically, like I shouldn't be working more than 40 hours a week. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like I don't get overtime pay, and like I can't pick up extras because like I make my own schedule. I really need some gum. Y'all need to remind me tomorrow that I need to go to CVS and I need to get some birth control. Let me make sure I put my badge on. I feel like somebody was behind me. That was a little bit scary. I don't know what I was saying, but I'm very grateful for my job. We're gonna go in here. Tonight's gonna be a good night. I'm already manifesting. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Everything is gonna go in the exact way that it needs to go. We're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be so cute and gorgeous. But yeah, I will see y'all in the morning. I love y'all. Why did JoJo just poop all over my car? He just I need to regroup and I'm gonna come back and talk to y'all. So I've had a second to like collect my thoughts or whatever. Let's start off by talking about work. So went to work last night. Work was good. Nothing really to report about work. It was good. I'm sad that I forgot to tell some of my friends bye because I didn't realize that like I work tonight and tomorrow for like 4 hours, but like I won't see them after this until August, and it's kind of sad. So I forgot to like say my, you know, big farewell or whatever. Not big farewell, I'm literally coming back. But anyway. So I had every intention to take JoJo to daycare, right? So I was like, okay, like I need to sleep. I need to go and look at this apartment today. Like it'll just be easier if he's at daycare. So I get him fed and we go for a walk and he pees and he poops. He has plenty of time before we ever get in the car to pee and poop, right? So we get to the daycare and something's like, Jay, like check their Instagram story. So I check their Instagram story and sure enough, it says they're not doing daycare drop-offs from June 30th to August the 5th for daycare, I guess. Okay, fine, no big deal. It's the day after a holiday, so like I get it. So I was like, oh JoJo, like Mom, so sorry, like we're not gonna be able to go to daycare today, but like we can go for a walk and we can go play frisbee, whatever. So I start driving and it smells like he farted and I was like, what? Like ew, gross. Like why are you farting right now? Why are you tooting it up? And then the closer we get to home, I'm like, this is a little too potent to be a fart right now. I look back at my back seat and I can't even say that because my mom watched my YouTube videos. He pooped all over my back seat. I was gonna get a car wash today anyway, but that just kind of sealed the deal for me. I don't know if it was because he was mad or what. And it's not because like, oh, he ate before he got in the car. There have been so many times where JoJo has eaten and gotten in the car. So I feel like this was personal. And then when JoJo does something wrong, he likes to run away. Mind you, if y'all saw that unfortunate clip that I showed y'all, he pooped all over his leash and all over his collar. There is no salvaging that in my mind. So I had to throw the entire thing away. So if he bolts and runs, I have to look like a fool and chase after him, which pisses me off even more. But he only bolts if I like raise my voice and like start to get mad. So I was like, okay, like, you know, come here, sit down. Do you need to go potty some more? Go potty, whatever. So he tried to bolt, but then once he saw that I wasn't like screaming at him like I normally would for pooping in the backseat of my brand new car, he was like, okay, cool. So anyway, we get into the house, whatever. I put him directly into his crate. I'm not dealing with you. And what pisses me off even more is that he managed to not get any on himself, but all of it all over the backseat. So I sent a snap of that whole situation to my streaks. They're all nurses, so it don't bother them. But yeah, JoJo will not be riding in my car anymore. I will strap him to the top of it before I put him back in it, right? Thank God that I have those like seat cover protectors like for dogs, so it like snaps onto my headrest and like none of my seat is exposed. Because if not, and he pooped directly on my seats, I simply wouldn't have a dog anymore. But it's already way past my bedtime. So I'm gonna shower and regroup and we'll pick this back up. All right, so I have taken a shower and I got breakfast from the hospital this morning. So I got some grits. Oh, I meant to get honey. I'll have to get up and get that. But I got some biscuits, some cheesy eggs, Connecta sausage, and an apple juice. What was I gonna say? Okay, here's what I think happened. I think that whenever I tell JoJo that we're going to daycare, we're usually in my room, right? So I'm like, oh, do you want to go to daycare? And I'll say over and over again because, like, you know, I want him to be excited and like know where we're going. And so I'll feed him, take him outside, and I feel like this is something I've noticed. He'll try to hurry up and pee. Like I can tell that he's not done peeing, but like he's stopped the stream. Or maybe like he's trying to hurry up to poop, but he still have more poop. I think, and then he like goes to daycare and he finishes it. I think since we went to daycare and we left, he was like, I actually was holding this in and I have nowhere to release it and I don't know where we're going. And so I think that's why he pooped all over my seat. Also, like when we leave daycare, I'm like, oh, like, do you want to go home and eat? You want to go home and eat? And so he'll like hurt about like, oh, you have to go potty first. He'll like give me a little half-second pee. But then we get upstairs, I feed him, come back downstairs, and he'll pee for like 2 to 3 minutes straight. You didn't just make that. You didn't just make that off the food that you just ate. Like you held it in. So now he's just kind of like looking at me in his crate. He's like, because I feel like he's waiting for the other shoe to drop, because normally I would be screaming my head off at him right now. He's like, oh, here she go. No, not here I go. Because first of all, I'm tired. And I'm just not gonna yell. I'm just not gonna yell because I'm not in the mood for it. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast and I'll see y'all when I get up. Okay, so it is 3:32. I just got off the phone with my sister and she was kind of giving me an update about her room situation for her school. So we talked about that for a little bit. I have content for a brand that I just found out about is due on the 7th, and I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is the 7th. But I think the video should be relatively easy to shoot, so I'm not really too worried about it. The one thing I am worried about is the fact that all of my clothes are already packed up, so like that's kind of annoying. So I would have to unpack it, but I think it'll be okay. Anyway, let's call my new apartment and see if there's any way that I could view in person a studio room, because they sent me pictures, but the pictures were so bad because like the person's room was like super messy and ugly, and it was just, no, it was not good.
We are not available to take your call at this time.
That pisses me off. Like every time I call, they're never available to take my call. I sincerely hope that you know that I'm just gonna keep calling back. Like there's no reason. Y'all close in 2 hours. I said this in the last vlog. Y'all close in 2 hours. Y'all so... I was wondering if there's any way that I would be able to come in today and see what the studio looks like.
So our model is not a studio. The model that we have is a 4-bedroom. So we can definitely give you a tour of the 4-bedroom, but we don't have a studio.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Sorry about that.
It's okay. That is really annoying because the 4-bedroom and the studio look nothing alike. They look nothing alike. And like they sent me pictures, but the pictures are horrible. Well, that's annoying. I guess for right now, I need to go to Target to return that car mount that I got the other day, and also to get JoJo a new what's it called? A new leash. So I guess we're gonna get up and we're gonna do that. So we are about to go to Target and go to the car wash. What I need from Target is I need just like a leash for JoJo, and I guess a collar if they have like a cute one. And then we also need to go to the car wash because my car probably needs to be washed anyway. But I think I have some wipes out there that are like interior wipes. We'll figure it out when I get to Target, but I definitely want a Starbucks coffee today, but I feel like I should wait until it's time for me to go to work, because then that way it'll feel a lot more special. We leave for Disney World in 4 days, and last night at work I was trying to like compare the cost of everything, because the hotel that we're staying in is not like in the Lake Buena Vista Disney Springs area. Now in 2020 when we went to, well technically we went to Universal, but like we stayed in Lake Buena Vista, and we stayed like literally right across the street from Disney Springs, and it was awesome because every day like we would just go there at night and it was like so fun and so cool. But this time we're not staying there, so we would have to take an Uber to get to like Disney Springs and to get to Disney World every day, because when I totaled up the cost of like the Uber trips back and forth and like even added in a few extra Uber trips, it only cost like $230-ish, right? So to stay in like one of the Disney World like resorts that are on like Disney property, those are like $1,000 for the length of time that Justin and I are staying there. But since I'm a Hilton Honors member, like I get discounted rates at hotels, so our hotel was only like $400 like after tax and all the other good stuff. So like paying $400, paying $1,000, like this is crazy. And there are other Hilton hotels that are in the Lake Buena Vista area, but I think it was like $594-ish some odd dollars, and I just feel like the hotel that we're staying in is nice. So like it doesn't make sense. Like it's nothing to just like call an Uber and drive. And Justin's with me, so it's not like I'm solo traveling and I'm doing it by myself. Sorry, I had to turn the air up. It's so hot in here. So yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. And I also thought about like, oh, like maybe I should just rent a car from the airport because of my new credit card. Like I get discounted rates on that too. But for the length of time that we're staying at Disney, the rental car is like $400 some odd. And then at hotels, like parking's not free. So the parking will be like $25 a night. And then like also putting gas in the car, that's like what, $500-600. So I feel like even that is not cost effective. Like the most it scares the heck out of me when people drive Jeeps and they drive with their legs, like they drive with the doors off and they drive with their legs like outside of the car like they're on a motorcycle. A car crash could happen at any time and your leg can get obliterated. Like please don't do that. That is not safe. Then maybe that's like the nursing student in me coming out, but that is not safe. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, renting a car. So yeah, like it's just not cost effective in Orlando to be renting a car. I just feel like that's not smart. And then like also I'm not working for the next 6 weeks, so I feel like I don't need to be spending unnecessary money on things that money don't need to be spent on that. So we'll just Uber. And again, it's not like I'm doing it by myself. Like I have Justin with me, and Justin is unnaturally strong. So you know. So yeah, I think we're just gonna do that. I'm excited about Disney. I'm excited about a lot of things, realistically. Let's go over all the things that I'm excited about. I'm excited and grateful to be sitting in this brand new car. Like, it's still so exciting to me. I'm excited that on the 7th, I have a Brazilian wax, which y'all are gonna see that. I have my second Brazilian wax. And I was telling y'all at the beginning of the last vlog, like, I have hair. Uh-oh, why are you pulling up so close to me? Mr. Toyota Tundra, get from behind me before I get upset. Yeah, now you want to go on the other side because I'm going too slow. Yeah. Oh, that's a Ford F-150. Roll Tide, God bless America, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so I'm getting my second Brazilian wax. Remember I was telling y'all that I feel like I didn't have enough hair? I think I do because it only has to be like as long as a grain of rice. My thing is it's just patchy. Like some spots are bald and some spots have hair. So like I didn't know if I had to like be back on bush status but I think this is okay. And I feel like it's gonna be so much easier than the last time because it's true what they say, like it grows back thinner, which is crazy, but I'm into it. I'm gonna be a wax girl forever. So I'm excited about my wax. I feel like I probably need to get my nails redone. I don't know if y'all can see it. Like they're not bad at all. Like I would definitely carry these out for another week or so. I just don't know. If I want to go to Disney with chip nails. And it's only $30 to get like a new set. You're gonna be like, you want another manicure? You just had one last week? Yes, thank you. I don't know, we'll see. Justin is gonna be here on the 8th, so y'all will see him at the very end of this vlog. And then what else am I excited for? What else? Oh, I'm going home to Seattle. Justin and I have a beach trip planned. Oh my gosh, Napoleon is coming, so I get to see Napoleon soon. I think y'all won't see Napoleon in this vlog, but y'all will see her in the next one. So like that's super exciting. Like there's just a lot to be grateful for, and I just want to make sure that every day like I just stop, because I know that life can get really overwhelming very quickly for me. So I know that it's really important to just like take a second sometimes and just be appreciative for the life that I do have, because when you think about it, your life is a culmination of everything that you prayed for. You know what I mean? Like my nurse externship job, y'all, I prayed and cried for that job, and now I go to it every day like it's nothing. And like, yes, like I'm glad that I don't have like pre-shift anxiety or anything surrounding my job, but like that was a huge blessing in my life, and it changed a lot of like what I was able to do for myself and do for other people. And I feel like I've said that in other vlogs, but yeah, your life is a culmination of all the good and amazing things that you have been blessed with and all the things that you pray for. So I did my best to be as grateful as possible, even when it feels like life is curb stomping me. I know that my AC is probably loud, but the thing with the car wash, I feel like I told y'all this in my last vlog, but this car wash goes by license plate, and I got a new car, and I was like, can I just get like a new, you know, whatever? And they were like, we don't know what you're talking about. But it looked like they're not even out here, bro. That's okay. So do I just buy a new membership for this car and then cancel my other one? Yeah, it's giving that. It's giving that. So let me just get a new membership. They fix it? Okay. They're telling me to just go. I guess it's car wash free. I don't know. Okay, period. Express wash. That's late. That's late. Now we're gonna go do the vacuum and the tire shine. There's literally nobody here, which is awesome. And I literally got a free car wash today. Like, what are you saying? Well, today is Thursday, July 6th at 7:47 in the morning. I feel like my schedule, especially like my sleep schedule, has been, ooh, there we go, has been just kind of a little crazy this week because my work schedule has just been crazy. Technically, I was supposed to work tonight for 4 hours, but let me see how much money that would be if I just didn't go. It's $70. It's less than $70 if I go. We ain't going. I'm not going. But if I don't go to work tonight, then I need to literally pack up this entire apartment today. And that means go get a storage unit, go move all my stuff into the storage unit, take all these pictures and stuff off the wall, make sure that everything is packed for Disney the way that it's supposed to be packed, make sure that everything is clean like it needs to be clean, so that when I come back from Disney, like literally all me and Justin have to do is like sleep all day on the 14th. And then get up and both of us are driving back to Mobile on the 15th in our separate cars. So yeah, I'm probably not going to work tonight. It's not worth $70. Like, I'm sorry. It's just not. Less than $70. But yeah, I'm going to be really productive today. So I think I'm just going to sleep until like maybe 2, get up and then start doing all that stuff. Because we have to drop that stuff off at the women's shelter because I'm pretty sure they're open today. Because they were closed yesterday too. Drop the stuff off at the children's shelter. And I'm really thinking like Amazon Prime Day may just be a scam. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if I told y'all, but my Amazon card for like the new apartment, I want to keep saying my, but our, Justin and I, our new apartment is like $2,000-ish. But like some of the stuff was getting off Amazon. Like I feel like I could literally go in Target right now and get it. But if I wait until like August, September, it's going to be so much more expensive because like of course back to school, they're not going to have hangers for $3. They're not going to have laundry baskets for $10 anymore. Like it's going to be so expensive, and if it's not more expensive, it's going to be sold out. So I really kind of need to get a head start on that and kind of maybe even start making a little checklist so I can know like what am I getting for Amazon and Amazon Prime Day, what am I getting like at Target. And I feel like on Amazon, I feel like the stuff that I'm going to end up getting is like techie kind of stuff, but Target is also having like their Target Circle, like pretty much the equivalent of Prime Day. Target is having it this week from the 9th to the 11th, so I think I might just end up getting stuff there. I don't know, we'll see. And I got paid this week, so I just feel like I just need to just, you know, go ahead and do it. What else have I been thinking about? That's pretty much it. Oh, I really want to go and get my nails done, but I've got my nails done on the 26th. I really just want to get my nails done because I don't want to go to Disney with raggedy nails. Like who's that? Who is she? And I really want to get a pedicure, but like pedicures be like $50-$60 and they don't be digging in like the way I need them to dig in. You know what I mean? So I'll probably just do my pedicure at home. Tomorrow is literally going to be the most ultimate self-care day that you've ever seen. For me anyway. Because I have to film that content for that clothing brand and they want me to wear 2 outfits, which piece of cake. But they also want the content to be as organic as possible, which is I feel like that's so hard for me, which I like when brands say that, like it takes a lot of the pressure off, but it's so hard to be organic when I feel like there's things that I need to say, you know what I mean? Because like normally I don't be like, oh, actually that's a lie, I do. But the only thing is that I want to go to Lululemon and show y'all me in Lululemon, but I can't do that because like the TikTok and the Instagram reel that I'm posting is for like another clothing brand and their competitor is Lululemon, and so like I can't do that. But I can show y'all everything else throughout the day for that. Have y'all been noticing how much volume my hair has now that it's been cut? Like it just has so much volume and so much shape, and I just love that. I wanted to give y'all a little bit of an update on the Apple battery pack. Do I like it? Yes. As I drop it on the floor. Do I like it? Yes. I'll probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I like that it's magnetic and it just like stays like that. I think that's really cool. But I think a lot of people expect a lot when it comes to like portable chargers, because you know somebody always gonna be like in the comments like, I have an Android and we have something that's so much okay, we get it, whatever we got, y'all had it for the past 15 years, we get it, no shade, no tea, that's okay. But people are always saying like, oh, there's like much better, cheaper options, and that probably is true. But I'm an Apple ecosystem kind of girl, so like I like for all of my stuff to be Apple. But notwithstanding that, I like the fact that this is magnetic. I like the fact that like it's just a very clean, like kind of cool design. But a lot of people be like, oh my gosh, like it don't even charge your phone to 100% in 10 minutes. Like that's crazy. Okay, I have to think about it. If your phone charger, your battery pack, whatever, is charging your phone to 100% in 15 minutes, the battery like health of your phone is going to be because it's not supposed to do that. Like that's not ideal. So I think this only charges to like 90% or something like that when it's on a full charge, and I feel like that's okay. That's okay, because when am I, like realistically, when am I using like a portable charger? When I'm in a bind, right? So if this is gonna charge my phone to 90% and I don't have to be like hooked up to a plug and it's just like wireless and cool, I'm into that, right? So I like it for that, and it doesn't get hot. It doesn't make my phone hot. I like that it clips on magnetically. It holds a good charge. It charges, like the battery pack itself, like hooked up to the charger, charges so fast. And it's just so sleek. The only thing I don't like about it is that it makes my phone so heavy. The iPhone 14 Pro, if you've never held it before, is already heavy on its own, right? I feel like this battery pack weighs a pound. But that's not a deal breaker for me. It don't bother me. Would I get this for somebody else, or would I buy this again if something happened to it? Yes. I feel like is the short answer. Okay, now that I've done that enough, let's get in the shower and then I'll talk to y'all after. I don't even have my watch. I can't even tell you what time it is. Oh no, I have my phone. Okay, it's 8:28, just now getting in bed. I got breakfast from the hospital again, but I ended up dropping my plate in the parking lot. So my little styrofoam box that I usually have burst open. So I have some eggs, some grits, some sausage, one biscuit, and then I also got some apple juice. Donald Duck apple juice is my favorite, but the Dole apple juice will do. I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'll see y'all when I get up. I wish I was recording, but I was just sitting on the toilet and I was waiting for JoJo's bath water to, you know, whatever. And I guess he saw that I was running him a bath and he just came and jumped in. I didn't have to say, oh, JoJo, come get in the tub or anything. And now he's drinking the bath water because when I saw that he just jumped in, I didn't have to say anything. I gave him a treat and he let the treat fall in the bath water. So it's like crumbs at the bottom to whatever. But we just went for a walk. It's like 5 o'clock. I feel like this is my phone telling me it's raining. No, it's not. Let me turn the camera a little bit on me. But yeah, it's like 5 o'clock. I just took JoJo for a walk, and usually before every, you got that sand all over me and it's gonna aggravate my eczema. I'm literally covered in sand. And if I'm covered in sand, you're covered in sand. Your mom see that foot? Good boy. Oh, that's a good boy. So it is raining, so of course I have on my rain jacket, and then y'all know I have on my pink rain boots that I always wear. Right now we are gonna go and pick up my baby blockers from CVS. My OBGYN gives me a 3-month supply, that way I don't have to like keep coming back over and over again. She also knows that I travel a lot, so it's a lot easier for me to get them like when I'm here in bulk, which is awesome. I don't know if I talked to y'all about this. I feel like it's so hard to see because it's white, but it's the Treat Ingrown Hair Serum by the European Wax Center. When I first got my Brazilian wax, like, you know, they be like, oh, like I recommend this product, this product, this product, and I get it, like you've been deep in my tooth, like you probably know what I need more than I know what I need. And so she recommended this. It comes as like a roll-on, like I know like the old school lip gloss that used to roll on. It's kind of like that. Or they had wipes, so I was like, I'll take the roll-on in the travel size because I was going to Seattle, I was going to the beach, like I was going to be everywhere, and I didn't need like a full size that I couldn't take onto the plane with me. So I got this, y'all. I have not had an ingrown hair since I started using this. You use it 2 times a day, and it was like my ingrown hairs disappeared overnight. I don't know what's in this. There are no ingredients, just vibes on this bottle. So I literally don't know what's in it. I'm pretty sure you can look it up and see what's in it, if that's something that concerns you, which it probably should concern me as well, but you know what I'm saying. This is amazing. I also had an ingrown hair under my armpit a few days ago, and I was like, I wonder like if it works under my armpit. We'll judge around its skin and hair like it's gonna work. Literally disappeared overnight. Again, I don't know what's in this, but please get it. please get it. The travel size is a lot. Like I have been using this consistently every day, twice a day for a month. Like I got my Brazilian wax on June 7th or 8th, and this is how much I've used, and I still have so much more left. So I recommend getting the travel size instead of getting like the normal size. The normal size is like $30. This is like $13 after tax, and it's really good. Don't ever say I never put y'all in nothing. I'm gonna link it down in the description box so that you don't have to like go and find it by yourself, but this is amazing and I will keep buying it for the rest of my life. But let's listen to some music. I just posted a TikTok, and let's go pick up my baby blocker. Hi. Yes, ma'am.
What was the name?
JoJo. Thank you, appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You too. Baby blockers, baby blockers. I love my OB. Thank you so much for giving me a 3-month supply so that I don't have to come back. Hold on.
Wallet, check. Keys, check. Check. Pussy, check. Tits, mouth, check.
So I know it still looks like stuff is in here, and it is, but it's stuff that I can literally like pick up and put in my car and take. Also, these are all the shoes that I'm taking with me on my Disney trip, the Mobile trip, and the Seattle trip, so that's why they're still out. They're gonna go in a duffel bag a little bit later. The stuff that's up there is getting donated, so that's why it's still up there. This is gonna be JoJo's backpack for when he's boarded. This is gonna be my Disney World backpack. But I vacuumed, y'all. Literally, this is the best vacuum I've ever had in my entire life. I'm gonna link it down in the description box, but it's by Fabuletta. I got it on Amazon. It's amazing. Love her. And then these are all of my clothes that I'm gonna be wearing for the next 2 days. I have some content that I have to film, so I have to wear these 2 outfits tomorrow. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at my Apple Watch tan. Girly. What's happening? Anyway, when I go to the beach, I'll fix that. I won't wear my Apple Watch to the beach. Anyway, and then my sleeping clothes, and then what is this? Oh, my clothes for like the 8th that day. So have all of my stuff laid out, vacuum the floor, everything is good, and I'm proud of myself. Today is Friday, July the 7th at 8:52 in the morning. I have a Brazilian wax appointment at 10, so I'm about to get in the shower and make sure that my toot is clean. So it's like 9:30. I am fully dressed now. I have on a Gilly Hicks top and then these Gilly Hicks sweatpants with no panties on. They are so soft and comfortable. I love this outfit. I just threw my hair into a little ponytail. I'm gonna take some ibuprofen before we go. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the car. Okay, so we are at my wax appointment. I have like 15 minutes before my appointment starts. I don't know why I'm nervous. I feel like mostly I'm nervous because I don't know. This crack on my windshield is spreading so bad, but I really need to wait until I get to Mobile so I can fix all the stuff that's wrong before. Not a lot of stuff that's wrong, but I told you about that. Like when I was getting this car and we were test driving it, we parked it in the front like they told us to, and whoever was parked next to us, like some whatever, like they weren't even buying a car, they like scratched it with their keys, and I'm pretty sure it was intentionally. So they have to fix that, and they're also gonna replace my windshield because that crack is crazy. Anyway, but I feel like the reason that I'm nervous is because I don't know if I have enough hair down there. Like, there's not a lot of hair on top. I mean, it's sparse and it's long enough, but I just, like, I don't know how this works. Like, I've never gotten like routine waxes before, so. And then I'm also going to somebody new, so that like builds up another level of anxiety. But I heard that she's really good, so I don't know. I'll let you know when I get out. Okay, so I just finished getting my wax. It literally took that girl 3 minutes. It took her 3 minutes. And I was really afraid that she was gonna be like, oh my gosh, like, you don't have enough hair, girl. Like, so sorry, you're gonna have to come back. She didn't say that. My girl got to waxing, okay? And she was so sweet. She was asking like if the temperature was good for me. And I was like, yeah, girl, that's literally good. It's good, it's good, it's good. And she was just so nice and but no, she was so cool, and I really just enjoyed her. And all of my friends go to her, so just trying to make sure ain't nobody behind me. But yeah, like all of my friends go to her, and she's amazing. So I went to the European Wax Center in Midtown in Tuscaloosa, and I go to Angel. She's awesome. And I was talking to her about the ingrown hair serum because y'all know that I made that TikTok the other day, and she was like, yes, like it literally does work. Like she can't explain it, but like it works. All right, so here is the outfit of the day. This is an athletic dress by Gilly Hicks. That's who I'm doing content for today. And look how cute the back is. I absolutely love that. And most dresses usually, excuse JoJo, most dresses usually look super short on me always just because my legs are so long, but I feel like this looks super normal. I'm also wearing my Nike blazers. I had some purple Hunter boots sandals. Like, they weren't boots, they were sandals, but they were by the brand Hunter that makes the boots. But they didn't match it exactly, and I'm not usually a matchy person anyway, so I think we're just gonna wear this. I think it's really cute. It fits my vibe really, really well. So yeah, let's get in the car. I think the first thing we're gonna do is go and get our nails done, but I really don't know what color I want to get. I'm feeling something fun and funky, but we'll see. All right, y'all, so I am at the nail salon. I go to Baby Nail Spa in Tuscaloosa, and I love it. They do a really good job. I'm thinking blue. Like, I'm thinking a very light, kind of like baby milky white kind of blue. But who knows, I can go here and change my mind. I know what color I won't be getting is red, because I hate red nails. Okay, first things first, I don't even know how this is possible, but I left my car on the entire time I was in the nail salon. How is that possible? Like, I locked the door and walked away from it. Like, why didn't it turn off? I don't know, can't be bothered with that. Anyway, so I got my nails done, and I never understood why mom was like, oh, like, you need to book with like a specific nail tech, like every time that you go, like once you find a good one, like always book with them. And I was like, well, like I really don't care who does my nails, like whatever. It makes a difference, because today somebody did my nails, and I'm not gonna say, well, I kind of already said the name of the salon that I went to, but I don't want to make it seem like everybody at this nail salon is bad, because this just one person was bad. Like, when they were doing my nails, at first they were nice, but then, like, you know when they do the cuticle and they have like the little tweezer looking thing and they're going whatever, I would like pull back my hand and say ow, because like, first of all, I just got a manicure last week. Like, there's not really much cuticle there, and they were like, oh, sorry, and roll their eyes. Okay. And then they like kept pulling, and I'm like, ow, that hurts. And I blame them, like, oh, sorry. And they put like the little green stuff on to, I guess, stop the bleeding or whatever. So at least 3 of my fingers are like bloody from that. And then they had like, you know, the little gel light that they put like over your nose so that they can dry. Their gel light that they had, like at their specific station, had like lights on the side instead of lights at the top, so it took up more space. And they would just like throw the gel light on top of my hands, and so on both of my hands they had to redo the color because they chipped them. And they got mad at me and they were like, oh, clumsy girl. No, I'm not clumsy. Like, it's you. Like, don't say to all these people like, oh, I'm so clumsy girl. I'm sitting here and you're the one that's slamming the light on my hand. And they like just like kept getting mad about it, and they would like throw my hand down and like slap my hand away. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm usually somebody that will tip the bill. So like, if my bill is $35, then I'll tip $35, right? If you do a really good job, like, I don't mind doing that. But I felt really bad today because I didn't tip them. Like, they were just so mean and so rough, even after I asked them not to be. Like, I'm sorry. And I know, like, you're always supposed to tip 20%. Always. My mom's calling me. Hold on. Hey.
Hey, y'all flying out of Birmingham or Mobile?
Birmingham.
Oh, okay. Justin already there?
No, he comes tomorrow.
Oh, I thought y'all don't leave tomorrow?
No, we leave on Sunday, the 9th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When y'all come back?
The 13th.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's all.
All right. Bye. But I know, like, you're always supposed to tip 20%, whatever, but they did such a horrible job. Like, the nails are cute. You kind of can't see like how pink it really is. Let me turn. Okay, yeah, I feel like that's a better representation of how pink they are. They're really, really cute, and I really like the color. This color is called, what is it called? Daisy Dew, something like that. It's D&D 808. That's the nail color. Like, they did like, the nail color is cute, but I just feel like they just weren't very nice, and that kind of made me upset. And then I left my car on. Like, how is that even possible? What's going on? Anyway, yeah, now we're gonna go to the women's shelter and we're gonna drop off those clothes. Okay, so I just dropped that huge tub off to my local women's shelter. They were so thankful, which even, I mean, I guess that really doesn't matter, but it felt really good to be able to do that for them, because I know that the population that they get, like, the last thing they're thinking about is, oh, like, let me make sure to bring my dry shampoo and my products for my curly hair. Like, that's the last thing that they're thinking about. So it feels really good to just be able to do that, because, and the reason that I found out about them was because during my 3rd semester of nursing school, we had mental health clinicals, and one of our mental health clinical days, because we only have 4, actually no, we had 4 regular and then 4 alternate, and this was my alternate, was going to the local women's shelter and like learning about what they do and like the community that they serve and like how we can be a better help. And so the first time, and this is not like to brag on me and be like, oh my gosh, look at this great thing I did, but like I like genuinely want to tell y'all, it tugged on my heartstrings so bad, so bad, in a good way, but like bad. So it was a weekend that Justin was here, and so I got him to help me, and we went to Target and we got like snacks and laundry detergent and pads and tampons and hair ties and hair products. I didn't get any skincare, but like small like travel size things they can take with them, like little baggies that they can take with them, some reusable bags if they wanted those. I get a lot of PR from brands, so sometimes I don't use it all, or sometimes it's like not conducive for like me and my lifestyle. Like for example, dry shampoo, I don't use dry shampoo, so of course that'd be something that I give. Or like acne prone skin, I don't have acne prone skin, so that'd be something that I give, you know. And I'm also moving, and I, you know, didn't want to tote all that stuff anyway if I knew that it still wasn't going to be used at my new place. So I'm really happy that I was able to give that to them, and just be a blessing to them. And this is not to brag on me at all, and I feel like y'all know that, but just in case you don't know me that well, this is not that. But yeah, please go and support your local women's shelter and donate any items that you have, whether it's like clothes or skincare, body care products that you haven't used. It's really important, and I feel like it makes a difference to that population of people. So let's go to Starbucks and let's get our drink. I'm obsessed with this drink, like I have to have it all the time. Today is such a sad day because they're sold out of the Starbucks drink that I want at both of the stores. Oh my gosh, that is so painful. That is so painful to me. Somebody commented on my TikTok and they were like, oh my gosh, from a Starbucks barista, please stop asking for straws. Okay, sweetie girl, sweetie baby girl, I have braces, so if it gets on my braces, first of all, I'm gonna have caramel stuck in my braces. I don't have to get it out, and that's disgusting, like I'm an 80s pimp. I don't wanna be doing that, right? And then my teeth are really sensitive ever since I got braces, so like it hurts if cold liquid is just like sitting on my teeth like that. So let's mind the business that pays us, okay? That is the worst thing I've ever had in my life. What do? Do I go ask for another one? That is the worst drink I've ever had in my life. It tastes like butt. I kind of like it, but I just don't like it. So I think I'm gonna have to go in there and ask for another one. So can I just get a caramel macchiato, iced and tea? Please. Yeah, because this is like bad and I paid $7 for it, and I don't want to pay $7 for something that I hate. Oh, let me mix it. Even the cold foam is nasty. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in here and ask for another one. I'm gonna say sorry. Okay, so I went in there and she was like, oh no, you didn't like it. And I was like, I'm so sorry, I just didn't like it. I was like, can I just have a venti iced caramel macchiato instead? And she was like, yes, 2% milk cacao. I was like, yes, that's perfectly fine. Whatever you have is perfectly fine. And she was like, do you like caramel? And I was like, yes ma'am. She's like, yeah, go ahead and give her a lot of caramel. It's so much caramel. I love it. I'm pretty sure it's so good. And I felt like the worst person in the entire world walking in there and asking for a different drink, because it's like you're already so busy. And I get it. I used to work at Tropical Smoothie, and people would always come in there like wanting like a different drink, and like that's okay. Like that's okay to want something, and it's like always during a rush when people like want something different. Hands down the best caramel macchiato I've ever had in my entire life. Slays. So on Ulta, I really don't know if I'm gonna take y'all or not, just because this Ulta has horrible selection. Like they don't be having nothing. But if I do get something, then we'll do a haul whenever I get back in. And also people be looking at me kind of funny when I go in here. It makes me feel very self-conscious. This one in Ulta, and I really wish that I was filming because I had such like cute experiences. So I went in there, and like as I was walking in, the girl that was in front of me held the door open for me. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. She's like, oh my gosh, you look so cute. Do you play tennis? Like, are you a tennis player? And I was like, no. She's like, oh my gosh, you look so cute. And I was like, thanks. This dress is so cute. I've gotten so many compliments on this dress today. And I was just like shopping around, and I couldn't really figure out what I wanted. I was gonna buy some more first aid beauty stuff, but most of my first aid beauty stuff is already like within the TSA limits of like 3.5 fluid ounces or less, so didn't really need that. But since we are going to Disney, I wanted to make sure that I got some sunscreen. So I got the Supergoop. I got the Supergoop Resetting Refreshing Mist. The Supergoop Play Everyday Lotion with sunflower extract. It's an SPF 50. And then the Unseen Sunscreen, which is an SPF 40. The Unseen sunscreen is the one that I use the most, especially when I go running. Like, that's my SPF of choice. And then it comes in this cute little yellow bag. When I was checking out, there was a girl that was next to me, and there was a girl at the register, and she was like, ma'am, are you ready to check out? And I was like, yes, ma'am. And so I went over to her, and like, when I tell you she was slack-jawed, and the girl next to me she was like, oh my gosh, I see you on TikTok. And the girl was like, no, like, I see her on TikTok too. And she was like, oh my gosh, like, you're a real person, like, you're real. And I was like, yes, I'm real. Like, you know, how are y'all? Like, how's your day going? And they like could not talk. That to me blows my mind. It blows my mind that people like will see me in person and be like, no, like, there's no way this is you. There's no way that I'm talking to you. Because it's like, to me, like, I'm just me, and I'm not trying to be like, I'm just a normal girl, but like, no, like, really, like, it's just me. But they were like slack, like, they literally didn't say anything for at least 5 seconds, and I'm just like, hey. They were so sweet. And then the girl, oh, I really wish I knew her name. I wish I knew her name. But we were talking, she's asking me about nursing school, and she's asking me how it's going, and like, what are my plans post-grad, and yada yada. She was so dang sweet. She was so dang sweet. And you can tell she was like trying to talk, but like she was still in awe that like it was me. That's crazy to me. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. But absolutely loved meeting both of them. Anyway, yeah. TBH, y'all, I think that's the end of this week's vlog. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. It's been so fun. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I love y'all.